So this is it. The entire season comes down to today's episode. We could be covered in glory, or it could be a complete disaster. We could win the Super League title and the Swiss Cup, or we could lose both of them. It's that much in the balance. Either way, it's a very big episode, the biggest episode yet of Hop to the Top, so it's an exciting one. Now, to win both the Super League title and the Swiss Cup, we've got to get past Young Boys twice. We've got to beat them in the league and we've got to beat them in the cup. So we'll sort of take you through, first of all, what's happened since you were last here for the Everton and Lugano games, which unfortunately getting knocked out to Everton in the Europa Conference League quarterfinals. But we beat Lugano in the Swiss Cup semi-final, which was good to see. Since then, we have played 3 games. We started off with a 2-0 win over Toon. El Hadj Colley and Guevara with the goals in that one. But Matos picked up an injury in that game, which put him out for the rest of the season, which is frustrating. We then had a 0-0 draw with St. Gallen away from home. A game we needed to win and we haven't won it, which is frustrating. But we did bounce back with a 3-1 win over Lucerne. Juan, Schneider and Pusic with the goals in that one, which was quite good to see. Unfortunately, Thiago Gavia also picked up an injury in that game. So we are without a couple of players for today's game. If we look at the current injury list, of course, Alex Smith is out for the rest of the season. We're not going to be seeing him today as far as I'm aware. He might be back for the final game of the season, but it's not too much of an issue. Matos picked up an injury, so he's going to be out for quite some time for the rest of the season as well. Gavea also probably out for the rest of the season as well, which is, again, another frustrating one. And Schneider's also out for a day or so with a bruised jaw, so nothing too much to worry about Schneider with. And Bajram is out, but that sort of serves him right for being a snake. So I should probably mention as well, obviously we've got both Young Boys games coming up, and should we need them, the Sion and Lugano games will also be in today's episode. If we beat them today, we will be more than 6 points ahead of Young Boys with 2 games to go. We'll have won the title, which is fantastic. If we draw with them, of course, we do have to go to other games for it to be mathematically possible, but at that point, you'd imagine 6 points with 2 games to go. We should be winning the title. If we lose to them, then that's a different matter because they could easily overtake us at that point. So if we need them, those other games are there, but hopefully we get the business done against Young Boys in the league and the cup. The first game against Young Boys is in the Super League. So this is to win the league title. And this is the team, despite the injuries, that I think could do it today. So Fructal starts in goal with a backline of Boone, Arajo, Augusto and Biancone. We've got Ilic and Palmirio in the middle. Sacramento moves over to the left-hand side to make room for Pusic on the right. Because, of course, whereas the Gavea is currently injured. Scheidegger comes in from the under-21 squad to play in that attacking midfield position. Because, of course, Schneider's injured and so is Alex Smith, which is frustrating. And Yuan is going to be leading the line forward. Although he's not played brilliantly in recent games, I'm making the executive decision right now to put Coley up front instead. Let's see how that goes. This should be the team. If we can hold on, we'll win the title against Young. Now, I've obviously seen something in the news to talk to you about. Have I forgotten to show you? Oh, a team meeting, which, okay. I got told to do a team meeting, and I think it's probably the worst thing to do. But we're going to do it anyway and see what happens. Now, we're not expected to win the title, okay? We're not expected to win the title. So saying to ourselves, we've put ourselves in that position and it was expected of us to win the match. They freak out at that. So I'm just going to go calmly. It's an amazing achievement to put ourselves within 1 win of the title. I'm proud of your achievements this season. And everyone has reacted well to that. Look at that morale as well. That's good to see. Going into today's game then, I'm confident now. I'm confident now that I've seen that team meeting go pretty well. Okay, I think we can do it. So then, kickoff is upon us. Win today, and we win the title. Draw, it's pretty much ours. Lose, as I say, it's a bit different. First highlight of the game, though, is coming towards us. Ilic on the ball right now, puts it up towards Coley, who doesn't win the ball, loses it, and Young Boys looking to counter-attack, putting the pressure on us, and they're in behind the defence. Their number 17's through, and Fructal makes a good save. Young Boys are going to be playing for their lives today. They are massively expected to win the title. Like, they are the clear favourites to win it. Basel have let themselves down this season, really, as well as Fructal has to just kick it into the stands there, unfortunately. The defence sort of left him out a little bit. But Pusic with a corner, puts it into the middle, clear, didn't beat the first man, unfortunately. And on the counter-attack come Young Boys, who are looking dangerous down this right-hand side. Their attacks have come down there, but they get the block in, we do at least. And Ilic clears the ball up towards Coley, who loses it again. Justify my decision for choosing you. It was a last-minute, split-second decision to choose you over Yuan Coley. And if you let me down, I'll never forgive you. Well, maybe I will, because he got 25 goals so far this season, so maybe I will forgive you for that. But still, he's through now. He's heard me. Come on, score a goal, and I'll love you forever again. As Scheidegger on the edge of the area. What a way to announce yourself. What a way to announce yourself. We've not actually seen him play a game yet this season on an episode. He's got a few goals, obviously, in the under-21s or something like that. He played in between on a game last episode, but we didn't show it because we didn't have enough time in that episode to essentially do all the games we wanted to do. So he played in that episode, but we didn't see him. But what a way to announce himself to you guys. Clearly, he's been waiting in the under-21 squad for a long time and is ready to probably leave the club soon because he's not the best attacking midfielder. Unfortunately for him, Randy Schneider and Alex Smith are miles better. I think we've got some other players that are got better potential. So, you know, he scored a wonder goal. He might have just won us the league title, but probably won't ever be a big part of the squad just because he's not good enough, unfortunately. It's why he's our big backup and still in the under-21 squad. As young boys coming forward put their shot wide of the mark. That's fine, though, as long as they keep doing that. If they can have all the shots they want if they put them wide. Whatever happens as well, we are guaranteed a top 2 finish in the league as well, which means that we actually qualify for the Champions League next season in a very low qualifying round. So we've got to go through quite a few qualifying rounds. The aim, obviously, is to get to the group stages, but it's unlikely to reach the group stages. So as long as we just perform to our best, we should be okay. But if we can pull out a bit of a miracle, we could be in the Champions League group stages next season as young boys equalise 50 minutes into the game. And it means they're still in the title hunt, but there's still, 40 minutes of today's game to go. We can still grab a goal in up there. We can still do something. And I think we might make some changes later on to go a little bit more attacking. We'll bring Yuan on the pitch as a second striker. We'll get the wingers off who haven't been very effective today as young boys coming forward again, which it makes me a little bit nervous as the ball's through and we've given away a penalty. It's going to the VAR, but I think that probably was a penalty. Araho is now dancing with their man as well, which you hate to see. You don't like to see dancing on the football pitch. There's a time and a place for dancing. It's not the football pitch, okay? The referee's making a decision, and it's going to be a penalty. Okay. Come on, Fruchtel. Save the day for us. Come on. He does. What a penalty save that was. Absolutely fantastic. Fruchtel, you are an absolute hero. You love to see it as he makes another incredible save there. That was going bottom corner, but Fruchtel gets there. If we win the league title now in today's game by beating young boys, it's Fruchtel we've got to thank because they could have had 2 goals or 2 opportunities to score there. He's kept us in it completely, but there's still more highlights coming for young boys and Fruchtel collects another save. Come on. The highlight's actually continuing and it's coming back to young boy. That was a terrible clearance from Fruchtel, but Scheidegger gets on the end of the ball. Illich now on it, up towards Coley, who nearly reaches the ball, doesn't quite get there. Puts some pressure on the keeper, who actually gives it back to us. Illich back to Augusto, up towards Sacramento. It's not the best ball in the world, and actually we need to make some changes to get Sacramento off the pitch now. And we need to make some drastic changes because young boys are now winning today's game. So we're going to go to the diamond, I think. We'll put Illich on in that CDM position. Hosu can come on the pitch instead. Randy Schneider can come on for... No, Scheidegger's playing well. Let's not bring Randy Schneider on. He's playing well. Leave him on the pitch for now. Yuan's going to come on for Sacramento, though. So 2 strikers. Hopefully this will work a little bit better. But young boys have a corner. Illich has cleared it, but again, it's only as far as a young boys player who can't quite get the cross in, and now Coley is through, but he's been terrible in today's game, giving the ball away, Coley. This is not what you're usually like, but he has just won the ball back, or got the end of a pass at least, and again, gives it away. Coley, what is going on with you? Why are you just being rubbish? Why? That's what I want to know. In fact, you know why you're being so rubbish? You're coming off the pitch, all right? Yuan is going to be our sole striker, and we're going to have 2 attacking midfielders with Randy Schneider coming on as well as Scheidegger. He's going to play as a shadow striker. Go on. Seriously, lads, I want you to do a reverse Valencia debacle. I want you to do a Grasshoppers debacle to young boys. I want 2 goals in the 90th minute. That's what I want to see, as it's, again... We just keep giving the ball away, which is frustrating. Now, sort yourselves out, get the ball back, and score a goal at the other end of the pitch. Let's not let young boys make it 3-1. So our 5-point lead has now dropped to 2 points. with 2 games to go. I mean, to be fair, that's a terrific goal from Jordan Boone, but it's too little too late now, lads. We need to get ourselves into get 2 goals now is what you need. 2 goals. But, I mean, we'll watch this highlight because this is a cracking goal from Boone, to be fair. First time volley, scissor kick volley as well, top corner. Goal of the season, surely. As I was saying, though, it's gone down from 5 points to 2 points. And, well, we have to win both our games now because, essentially, we probably... Oh, come on, Schneider. Schneider. Oh, he hits the post. Oh, that could have been it. The thing is, Young Boys are probably going to win both of their remaining games of a season, which means we have to win them as well. Otherwise, we won't win the league title. There's now a lot of pressure on us. A lot of pressure on us. We've got one more chance. If we grab a draw, it makes it slightly easier for us. But unfortunately, we're not going to grab that draw. And Young Boys are going to win 3-2. So we're still in the driving seat, but it's slim margins now. Very slim margins. Young Boys, they have got in their final 2 games of the season, Lausanne and Basel. Basel could do us a massive favour there, to be fair, but they should smash Lausanne. We, on the other hand, we had Sion, didn't we? Sion in 8th and Lugano in 4th. So both, again, tough challenges. So not many changes for this cup final. We'll obviously bring Schneider on the pitch. We'll put Yuan on the pitch for the whole game to the Kolik. He didn't play very well against Young Boys last time. But other than that, there's not really much we can do in the way of improving the squad. So we've got to go for it again. Come on, boys. And it's deja vu because kickoff is upon us again against Young Boys. This time it's the cup final. And in a minute, inside of a minute, Young Boys are doing us over. 1-0 already. There's still plenty of time to go, though. Plenty of time to go. And we've got rid of... Well, we've nearly got... If Palmyra wanted to actually head the ball properly and clear a ball properly, we could have got it clear. Instead, we haven't. And instead, they've hit the crossbar. Okay, seriously. Maybe the winger formation isn't the best. Perhaps I should have learnt from that. But we are on the counter-attack as Pusic is forward. Pusic, come on, get that ball in the middle. Have we just won a penalty? No, it's a free kick on the edge of the area. I thought it was penalty. Either way, Schneider's going to put the ball into the middle. He does, and it's just gone through everyone. And it's a free kick to Young Boys even. And the police are so cross about that. The sirens are going on. Sirens are still going. What's going on outside my house? Must be busy traffic this time of the evening or something like that. Either way, we're not interested in that. We're interested in Fructal's save. What a fantastic save that was. And another save. Fructal, without him, we would have lost last game convincingly and we'd already be like 2 or 3-0 down in this game. It's just a shame no one else can pull their weight. Hey, no one else is pulling their weight out here. As again, they're coming close. I think changes need to be made at half-time. One final chance for us in this first half as we take the goal kick and Ilic on the ball now gets it up towards Palmyra. Palmyra coming forward. Just get the ball up to Pusic. That's a good ball. That is Pusic. Keeps it in and gets tackled. Classic Pusic. And we are under a counter-attack now from Grasshoppers. Oh, Young Boys, sorry. I wish it was Grasshoppers on the counter-attack, but it's not. As Young Boys coming forward, getting it out wide, coming forward in the area. And again, Fructal saving our bacon. So at half-time, we are behind in the scoreline and the stats. I'm going to go aggressive. I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half. And we're going to change formation as well. Collie, on you go. We'll swap you two and Yuan around just because you slightly prefer those roles a little better. And we will bring on Hosu in that CDM position. There we go. Actually, Palmerio, he likes to be more of a... Let's make him box-to-box, all right? Ilic, you can be a ball-winning midfielder. Okay, and then Schneider, you can be an attacking advanced playmaker. You prefer that a little better. So that's what we'll do. So a double change from us. Will it change anything though? Will we be more in the game or are Young Boys just going to run away with it now? Hopefully we get back in it, but we've only just made that defensive run back and still Young Boys are there. We haven't cleared it properly and Fructal. What do we say about Fructal? You love to see him. I don't think I've ever said that about Fructal, saying you love to see him. But he's made another cracking save there. He's a fantastic goalkeeper. Without him this season, we would not be in the positions that we have been. He's been superb. What a signing. In fact, I'm going to go very attacking now. I just want to win the game. I want to win something in today. I can see it happening now. We're going to lose everything, aren't we? As Hosu puts it into Palmyra, who shoots from distance into the bottom corner with 20 minutes to go. He's only his second goal of the season as well. He's given us a lifeline. Can we go on to win the cup? Come on. I think we can. Hopefully. Maybe. with only a couple minutes to go, it is looking like it's going to go to extra time, which you hate to see. You hate to see that kind of thing happen unless we score from a counter-attack here. As Young Boys get the ball in the area. It's crossed in the middle, cleared by E09. Cleared again. Oh, you hate to see a deflected goal go in like that. Oh, that is terrible. Oh, that is absolutely dreadful. It takes a massive deflection. Massive. Oh, this is... Oh, come on. I can't quite believe this. I cannot believe this. 4 minutes of added time. A Young Boys, they've snatched the cup final away from us. And they've beaten us in the league. I can imagine us now losing to Sion, who are at 8th in the table. And that's the league gone as well. This season promised so much. And is it all crumbling right now? I think it might be. The worst bit is we've only got 2 days off before the Sion game. We're going to be absolutely exhausted for this game as well. And I can guarantee as well that we'll lose it now because everyone's tired. And then Young Boys will go and win their game. And then we'll be second in the table. And then we might beat Lugano, but then Young Boys will win their game. Oh, I can see it happening. Team meeting. Oh, we'll say the exact same thing again. Because we need to pick the spirits up. They'll all be devastated after that cup loss. So we need to pick those spirits up as Sheffield United apparently are going to bid £1 million for Boone. Interesting. I kind of want to keep him, but at the same time, if they want to bid £1 million for him, which is more than, nearly double his value, I'm kind of open to that. More injuries this time. Bozanovic, who actually was going to play against Sion because our defenders... Oh, he was going to play against Sion because one of them's banned, isn't he? So now who are we going to... Baba's going to have to come on and play. And he's not played for... Has he played at all this season? I mean, to be fair, it's not actually that bad. Not everyone is that tired. Ilic is tired, though, so we'll swap him and Hosu around. Bozanovic has got to come off the pitch for Baba. And then we've got to take Augusto off for Baba. And then Augusto off for, someone. Zoc, I suppose. We'll bring Zoc on there for him. But other than that, there's not really anything we can change. Kone's tired. Can we bring... Oh, we can't bring on... Obviously, Matos, he's injured, isn't he? So we'll have to bring... Well, he's going to have to play. That's the issue. He's going to have to play. Boone will take off for Anastasio. I'd bring Cabral on, but he's just not good enough. Or is he? No, he's not. And as kickoff is upon us again, Young Boys are playing Lausanne, which, considering Lausanne are only on 18 points, this should be a route. They're already 1-0 up against Lausanne, so we can just not even look at this and know that Young Boys are going to win the league title. As it stands, because we're drawing with Sion, we are still top of the table because we've got better goal difference. But I can imagine Young Boys shipping 5 or 6 against Lausanne today. As there we go. See, how is this happening? How is this happening? Oh dear me. Quite frankly, this actually is a disaster. This actually is a disaster. Oh, the saving grace is that Lausanne have just equalised against Young Boys. You love to see that. That is fantastic. Lausanne, please do us a favour. I would love you forever if you can do that. As we are under pressure again from Sion, who are coming forward once again. They're through to their striker, who is... nearly scored another one. Very nearly scored another goal. But as we approach half-time, we're still losing. We're still losing at half-time. And Young Boys have just gone 2-1 up. So this really is a disaster. What is going wrong? What is wrong with you guys? We've been brilliant all season, and all of a sudden, along comes Sion. Oh, we can't win against Sion. What is going on? Very attacking, all right? And show some passion, okay? And there's already 25 minutes of... Right. Coley, on you go. Please. Anastasio, you've been awful. Boone, you're tired. Get yourself on. I actually can't believe this. We're actually going to lose to Sion, aren't we? We're actually... Lausanne, I thought they equalised, but it's 3-2 to Young Boys now. Lausanne are making a good go of it, though, as Sacramento comes forward on the ball. Come on, lads. Do something. Oh, that's not a cross or a shot. What was that? You've lost us the title, Sacramento. I've decided. You've lost us the title. Demand more. Genuinely, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? I don't think there's anything I can do, if I'm honest with you. Palmieri up to Coley. Come on, Coley. Seriously? Oh, how has he put that wide? What is happening today? This, you just couldn't write this. What do I just click there? I don't know. I don't care. You could not write this. 5 points clear at the start of today's episode. And now look at us. Going into second. It's terrible. I was joking when I said Sion could beat us. And now we need a miracle. Because we've dropped down to second in the table. Far from pleased with that result, lads. I hope you know that I'm far from... It's these team meetings. I think I'm doing a good thing, but I'm not, am I? It's the team meetings that are doing it. As we need a miracle now, don't we? We need a bloody miracle. I mean, we weren't expected to win the league title this season, but it doesn't make it any better that we've ballsed up a 5-point lead and lost the cup final. It doesn't make that any better. Class, another injury. Yuan, out for 2 months. I mean, not that we need him now. He didn't turn up in last game at all, did he? So it's not like we need you at all. We could have got injured before that, and we could have played Coley the entire game, and he might have scored a goal. So things just going bad to worse, to worse, to worse, to worse. And according to my assistant manager, do you know who's back for this game? Alex Smith, apparently. To be fair, we're going to play him. We are going to play him. Also, I'm not doing a team meeting. I've decided that they are the work of a devil. Right, what is my assistant manager doing? Organising. Why is your priority organising friendlies for next season when we've got the most important game coming up next? This is. In fact, can we sack him for that? How long is contract for? Contract info. It's already expired, apparently. He's on only a month to month. How did I not know this? The thing is, he's actually quite good. Well, is he? I don't care. You go in. Goodbye. If you want to mess around with friendlies like that, that's fine. I don't care. But you can do it somewhere else. I just sacked my assistant manager. Was that a little bit... Am I just blaming everyone else for my own issues? Right? I don't know. Either way, we're putting Coley on the pitch, and we're bringing on Alex Smith, obviously. Augusto can play again, so we'll put him back on for Baba. That's good to see. Zok and Bozanovic can swap over on the benches, but Alex Smith is going to come on for Hosu, and then we'll swap him and Schneider around. We'll make Schneider the advanced playmaker on attack again. Alex Smith can be a attacking midfielder on support again. Come on. I believe in us. We can win this game, all right? As Boone comes back on the pitch as well for Anastasio, we can do it, all right? All we have to do is win this game and hope and pray that young boys don't win against Basel. They can draw or lose, but just don't win. Passionately then, what do I say? The fans have been fantastic all season. Give them something to cheer about. A lot of players seem motivated by that, which is good to see. Come on. For the final time this season, kickoff is upon us. And all we have to do is win. That's all we can do. That's the least we can do. Just win the game. And just pray and pray that Basel help us out somehow. Because otherwise, it's going to be a terrible ending to a fantastic season, really, as Alex Smith can't win the ball. And up come Lugano, who are in fourth position, so they're not a bad side. They're guaranteed fourth, actually, by looking at things. So as Coley, come on. Never in doubt. 26th goal of the season. We go 1-0 up. And we go ahead of young boys in the table who are playing at the same time. I got scared that they weren't playing at the same time then, but they are. We temporarily go first. It's a fantastic ball from Alex Smith. He's back for the final day of the season, and he's proving why he is the best player in the squad. Thank you, Alex Smith, for your continued efforts. And Coley grabs himself a goal. All right, let's stay calm and hope for the best. But Alex Smith is through once again. Okay, he's come from a throw-in. He's waiting his time to put a cross into Pusic, who doesn't get the ball. I thought he could have won a penalty, but he didn't. He plays it back to Biancone. Augusto on the ball now. Come on. Now, let's not mess around here. Good. Back to Fructa. We don't want to mess around with that. Just get it to a player that you know in the right colour. As Coley's been put forward again. Grab a second. We just need that second goal to give us a little bit of breathing room. What's going on then? The young boys are winning. Lads, Basel, sort it out, please. Sort it out. We're doing what we're doing, all right? We are winning our game. We're doing what we need to do as Lugano nearly equalise. Basel, have you equalised yet? No, you've conceded another one. Well, it's not good. We go into half-time, 1-0 up, but young boys are 2-0 up. How can I do the Basel team talk? Can I do that, please? Just go to Basel and be like, seriously, lads, just win, and that'll be all right. Passionately, I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Obviously, I can't get my assistant manager to do that now because I sacked him, but he deserved it, really. He didn't have his attention on today's game. I'm blaming him, all right? Not my own ineptness and not playing the right tactics or something like that. I'm blaming him for his priority being on friendlies for next season. I mean, he deserves it. He had it coming to him, really, didn't he? As Palmeirio on his final game for the... Honestly, this episode's been a disaster. A complete disaster. Alex Smith, get yourself back there. Just fill in the gaps, all right? We're winning. Let's hold on to the win. How's it going for Basel? They're still 2-0 down. When I said today could be glory or disaster, I didn't actually think we'd be having disaster. I was trying to be edgy, and I was trying to be dramatic, a bit clickbaity. But no, we actually have had a disaster today. We've not won the cup, and as it stands right now, we're going to finish second in the league because we couldn't beat bloody Sion, who have, again, for the second season in a row, saved themselves from relegation by looks of things. And that's because they beat us. Honestly, it's Sion, fair play to you. You've ruined our season this year. Last year, you ruined Zurich's season by sending them down. This time, you've ruined our season by ruining our title hopes. And as the game comes to its conclusion, Basel they've actually picked a goal back in the 87th minute. Please, I don't care what's going on in the background. I probably should actually care what's going on in the background because it is Lugano coming forward, Fructal with a save. Okay, Basel, please, lads, please, just one more goal. We'll do it, Basel. Unfortunately, they don't get it. And today's episode, sometimes these episodes are fantastic, and very rarely have we had them go wrong like this. But today it did go wrong, and we've lost the title and the cup. At least we're in the Champions League, though. That's good. At least we're in the Champions League, but it's not what it could have been. So we'll end it there then. We'll end it there. It's it's one of those kind of episodes that you have. We've never really had that many of them on the channel. We've been really lucky. This time, all our luck ran out as we lose the cup final and we lose the league title as well. Brill. I mean, we can't be disappointed, really, can we? We can't be disappointed because we never expected ourselves to be second or first this season. Obviously, we came third last season. That was a shock. But we've actually done better than last season, and that was going to be very tough. So we can be really pleased with the fantastic season that we have had. It's just the way it's ended is heartbreaking. Either way, I will see you tomorrow for next episode for another season, season 4, and hopefully, let's obviously got its new challenges. We know that we are a capable top 3 side, so we've got to battle with Basel and Young Boys again, but hopefully we come out on top next season. I actually really want to win the Swiss Cup as well, so that'll be a priority. But our main priority will be to get into the Champions League group stages. That has got to be the main priority for us, because obviously the whole point of this is to build up the coefficient of the Swiss leagues and make it the best league in Europe, one of the best leagues in Europe. And to do that, we have to get into the group stages of Champions League. Obviously, Basel did it in the first year. Young Boys have done it this season. They got to the Champions League group stages, so fair play to them for that. They finished bottom of the group, but they still got there, which is good. It maintains that coefficient level. If we can do it next season, that's even better as well. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. But obviously, we've got quite a few qualification rounds to get through, so we'll have to do those next episode, probably. Either way, thank you very much for watching. It's been a long episode. Thank you for sticking out, and thank you for sticking out for it, even though it's been terrible. It's been awful, if I'm honest with you. We've lost everything. Obviously, next season, though, we're going to try and come back stronger. So join me next season for another, hopefully not quite as eventful and tumultuous end to the season, but hopefully a successful one. So I'll see you next season. Have a good one. Goodbye.